am not moving back in permanently.
I know.
It is nice to have hot water.
Well, you've got to live a little.
Oh, and to not have, you know, them horrible grey towels, the ones that rub your skin raw.
Oh, well, that explains what Jacob was banging on about for 10 minutes.
Say what you like about Mum. The woman knows her linens.
Can't whack Egyptian cotton.
And this is just between you and me. Not missing the mushroom smell.
Your flat smells of mushrooms.
But not all the time. When the neighbours cook, it kind of masks it. Jacob thinks it's great. So why travel the world when you can get a new whiff every night?
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
I know, right? Jacob's always been like a glass half full kind of guy. An optimist. It's adorable.
Or he's a few fries short of a happy meal.
Oh, hello, bud. I was hoping I might catch up with you.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, well, it's more a question of what might be coming down, mate. You've got a few loose tiles on your roof.
Really?
Yeah, I noticed it yesterday evening. There you go. Just there, look.
Oh, yeah. Reckon them ridge tiles might need rebedding as well.
Good call.
It looks all right to me. It might be the angle.
No. Better safe than sorry, mate. I'm happy to give it a look over if you want.
I bet you will. Then we know what comes next.
Next?
Yeah, you'll act all pained, and then you'll do a couple of sighs, you know, just for effect. And then you'll say, oh, no, it's worse than I thought, before saying the 4 dreaded words. It's not gonna be cheap. I know the score.
Right, first of all, it's not going to be cheap. 5 words.
He's right, Dad. Don't embarrass yourself.
And secondly, this ain't a game. That roof's got to be sorted ASAP.
What, just like that, out the blue? Look, I know how it is, you know, work's thin on the ground.
He only thinks you're touting for business.
I used to be in the trade a long time ago. I know what you got to do to put food on the table.
Mate, I'm running around like a headless chicken at the moment.
Yeah, man's been turning down jobs.
Oh, and here you are, and I'm wasting your time. Well, I am very, very touched.
Hey, right, well, look, this is me being a good neighbour. Do you know what? Not is, was. Come on. God, you try and do a mate a favour.
Smooth. Real smooth.
I can't find Ruby's purple water bottle. Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry, just, I'm just having a moment. Is the bottle not in a bag?
I've checked.
Must have left it at home. Oh. I mean, at Phil's.
Yeah, well, all right, it's no drama. We've got a spare.
No, she's gonna want it back, isn't she? I'll make sure I pick it up later.
What, you going over there?
Yeah. After work. Can't say I'm looking forward to it.
Right, well, why don't I go then? Save you the aggro.
I can't ask you that.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm offering. I mean, for once, let me make your life easier, eh? Rather than harder.
You do plenty to make my life easier. But yeah. Go on then. If the offer still stands, thank you.
Don't be daft.
Trust I'm not interrupting anything.
No, actually, I better hurry the girls along.
Aren't you the cat that got the cream?
Well, it's not like that.
Well, not yet. Maybe.
I'm sure he wasn't sneaking around.
Well, what do you call checking my insulin on the sly?
Caring?
Billy said he trusted me. Well, that lasted all of, what, 24 hours?
And I bet he's sorry.
Well, sorry, got caught red-handed, more like.
Look, just cut him some slack.
Why should I?
Because he worries.
Oh, yes, I know.
Let me
worry.
finish, yeah? He worries about dropping the ball again. He's terrified of failing you.
I guess I'm probably overreacting. Sorry, it's just this English exam has got me stressed out. Speaking of which, I should probably go. Wish me luck.
Hey, look, don't even come into it. You're gonna smash it today.
The whole weekend? Oh, yeah, count me in. Right, gonna talk later. Hiya. Bianca's parents going away for the whole weekend, so then we've got a house for the end of term party. Oh, yay. This is what my dad's buying me to wear to it. Of course, he doesn't know that yet. Well, what do you think?
That you are going to look drop dead amazing.
Now that is an A-star answer. Would have also accepted it's going to melt Jacob's eyeballs. Just going to find you something equally as bougie. What?
Nothing, just thinking about this exam.
Oh, what is there to think about? You're going to smash it.
Are you sure it's not a bad time?
Absolutely certain.
Oh, hi.
Morning. I mean, it's just a little bit something. It made me smile.
Oh, that is so cute. Why don't you put it on him yourself?
Oh, that he's still sleeping.
Oh, no worries. It's not as if he'll know who it's from anyway. Or even who I am, for that matter. I wasn't having a pop, by the way.
Look, I just want to reiterate the other day's mix-up.
Forget about it. It's already forgotten.
Even so, if there's any way we can make it up to you.
Actually, it's funny you should say that, because I do have a request.
Fire away.
Well, I was wondering, obviously, with your agreement, if I could spend a whole day with Alfie.
Yeah, that should be doable. Maybe we could go to the seaside.
Oh, no, I meant just the two of us.
Alone?
I just feel it'd be really good for us. Look, I realise I'm asking a lot, but I'm ready. I really am. Look, you don't have to make a decision right now, and if the answer's no,
I
then...
don't think it would be a problem. Imran?
When are you thinking?
This Monday coming?
That soon?
It's absolutely fine.
Oh, brilliant.
I bet Fizz was gutted.
Yeah, she's a bit down, but give her a week or so, she'll bounce back.
Probably say more than a week, mate. She obviously loved him.
Yeah, but there's love, and then there's love, isn't there? I mean, I always knew there was something suspect about him.
Yeah, well, a word of advice. Don't sound so chuffed when you say that in front of Fizz.
No, well, it's true, though, isn't it? I mean, he was always too good to be true.
I thought you and Phil was on decent terms.
Look, I tolerated him, you know, keep the peace.
While you secretly hoped he'd just crash and burn.
I just want Fizz to be happy, right? And I want to support her in any way I can. Oh, and that reminds me, I've got to nip out later. I'm picking up her stuff from Phil's gaff.
Right, well, don't go in there all holier than thou with him. Get in, get out. No gloating, twisting the knife.
As if. Give me some credit.
You're quiet. Emma?
Because she's working her fingers to the bone, full shift here, and then off playing Bob the Builder.
Actually, should be more of a Wendy. Wendy is sick. Mornings are quite slow in the drugs business. You watch a lot of children's telly.
So how is Operation Better Life?
We're not together anymore. It's over.
Since when?
Yesterday.
Oh, my goodness, I'm so sorry.
Nah. What, has he been parking his JCB somewhere he shouldn't?
Oh, Jacob, please, show some sensitivity. Has he done a tyro?
No, nothing like that.
Well, what then?
I guess we're just incompatible.
If you two are incompatible, then I am literally dying alone.
You were the perfect couple.
Look, the reasons aren't important. All you need to know is I'm okay, and I'll get through it, like I always do.
You look exhausted.
I needed to get out.
Right, well, at least let me carry that bag. Please. Thank you.
Thanks. I swear I just need a good night's sleep.
I think you need a bit more than that. I mean, what about the hot flushes, the anxiety?
Like, no offence, Craig, but I know my own symptoms without you mansplaining them to me.
Sorry.
What I meant is, a full night's sleep would be a win at the moment.
Right, well, tell that to Dr. Gaddis when you see her later.
Well, she'll just tell me to go on the HRT again.
They're making medical breakthroughs every single day. You won't know unless you ask.
Knowledge is power.
Exactly.
Hiya.
What's this?
Me and Maisie are moving out today. An old mate's landed a gig in Spain for a few months. Asked me to look after a place while she's gone.
Oh,
Yeah, she called earlier.
What? And you have to leave immediately?
Thought I'd strike while the iron's hot and all that.
Is this about the other night?
Of course not.
Nikki?
I swear.
Well, then why the sudden rush?
Well, if you must know, the flat's a little small for 5.
You called it cosy before?
I was being kind. Plus, living with 2 blokes offers certain challenges.
Such as?
I don't know. Well, you could be a bit untidy, Paul especially. The washing up's always piled up, and don't get me started on that toilet seat.
Why didn't you say any of this before?
Because it's not a big deal. Honestly. This is the best thing for both of us.
If you say so.
Oh, hello, baby. Oh, are you a Bobby Dazzler?
Careful, you're going to give him a big head.
You mean an even bigger head? He's got a fair-sized noggin on him, this one.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, but don't worry, he'll grow into it right enough.
Alfie's not got a particularly big head, has he?
No, don't need to worry about that now. We need to press pause here.
Oh, look, we're not still on this, are we? She just wants to spend time with her baby.
I know, but we
No buts. It's time to build bridges. Look, we are always going to have misgivings, but eventually we are going to have to give her the benefit of the doubt.
She does seem a little more together lately. You know, yeah, you're right. Okay, sorry, brain melt over.
Oh.
Who's that?
Social services. Hello? Oh, hi, Lou. What can I do you for?
Toya.
Uh-huh, okay. Sure, yeah, no, that's not an inconvenience. We will see you then. Yeah, you too. Okay, bye. Apparently there's an issue with Elsie she wants to discuss with us.
You do know it's lunchtime, don't you?
I know.
Well then, can you tell me what's wrong with this picture here?
I'm just not hungry.
Yes, well, heartbreak will do that.
I'm fine, John.
Fine as in hunky-dory, or fine as in feelings inside not expressed? I figured as much. Does Phil really hurt you?
Yes, Phil's really hurt me. I'm a shell of a woman satisfied.
Well, look, I don't mean to pry. Well, I do mean to pry. Why have you split up? Don't tell me if it's still too raw.
No, it's okay. But this has got to stay between us.
100%.
Seriously.
Hundy P, I am the proverbial gatepost.
Well, you know I always said Phil was a fantastic listener.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it was just research.
Research?
For a book. A tell-all expose about John.
John as in?
As in my dead husband and Hope's father, yeah. Yeah, that one. Can I pick him? Or can I pick him?
Anyway, thanks for seeing me at such short notice.
Oh, don't be daft.
Is Elsie okay? Has something happened to her?
Don't worry, Elsie's fine.
So what's the problem then?
And why the urgency?
Well, I can't go into exact details, but primarily it's a foster incompatibility issue.
What sort of issue?
Well, she just said she can't go into details. Sorry, go on.
Well, anyway, the long and short of it is our team has had an emergency meeting this morning, and given that you're married now and clearly more stable relationship-wise, we wondered if you'd still be open to adoption.
Elsie?
We think it might be the best solution all round.
What gave Phil the idea in the first place?
You know, a few nights back when we went for that dinner with that idiot mate of his and he brought up the whole John thing, yes, and it was mortifying.
I remember you said.
Yeah, well, Phil reckons that seeing how upset I got made him want to tell my side of the story. So he contacted a journalist and here we are.
Well, maybe he's telling the truth.
Yeah, well, that doesn't change what he did, does it? Or how gullible I feel.
Now listen to me, Fizzbomb. This is not your fault.
Do you think so? Really? You'd think after all the practice I've had, I'd be better at spotting a liar.
Nobody could have saw this one coming. Absolutely nobody.
Except Tyrone. Apparently he's always thought Phil was a wronger.
Well, he would say that, wouldn't he? How's he been, anyway?
Supportive, caring, all round wonderful. He even wants us to move back in.
Well, no surprise there, eh?
It was dead kind of him.
Kind, maybe, but still an opportunity.
An opportunity?
He makes his way back into your good books, and then who knows where else he makes his way back into, if you know what I'm saying. All I know is he's got an itch for you.
Yeah, well, that's the last thing on my mind.
Look, I know you've been deeply wounded and horribly betrayed, but it's shown you one thing. You're still smoking hot.
You are really not helping.
Put a smile back on your face, though, hasn't it? Huh? Look, Fizz, sometimes bad endings lead to new beginnings.
Hey, how did it go with Dr. Gaddis?
She was lovely. We spoke about diet and exercise, but basically there's no new miracle cure.
Is that what you were hoping for?
I don't know. I just wanted another option.
So it's hormone treatment or nothing?
Yep. Welcome to the rest of my life.
Yeah, that exam was easier than I expected, actually. Did you have any problems?
No, nothing major. Oh, that question about birdsong almost threw me off.
Oh, did you talk about the horror and the alienating nature of war?
A bit, but I kind of concentrated more on Stephen and Wade's relationship, and you know how it, like, helped them survive the war emotionally and psychologically. I waffled, didn't I?
No. No, it's actually a really thoughtful and balanced answer.
Thanks. Well, if I do half as well as you'd be made up. Right, see ya.
Thanks for showing me this sound app. The Babbling Brook, very relaxing.
Yeah, I know, right? Also, how it doesn't make you want a Jimmy, well, that's beyond me.
Steve, I've been trying to call you.
I've had my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, he's been working on his mindfulness. Man's a natural.
Naturally bone idle, more like.
I'm working on my grey matter here.
Oh, well, it's funny you should say that, because my grey matter was nearly decorating the cobbles only 2 minutes ago.
What about?
This tile, Steve. It flew off the roof, it hit the van, and it nearly took me out in the process.
What roof?
My dad's roof.
Well, oh God, that's terrible and unexpected.
Hey, how about a sweet tea, Trace? You know, calm your nerves.
Yeah, thanks, Bernie.
Well, you must have been terrified. Did your entire life flash before your eyes?
Not that I noticed. Is that actually a thing?
Oh, absolutely. No, it happened to me on the back of a dodgy moped in Ibiza. Talk about surreal. It was like a film trailer. Train spotting meets Dirty Dancing, with yours truly in the lead role.
Mine would be the world's most depressing blooper video.
Well, you're all right, so no harm done.
No harm done? Steve, I almost died.
Yeah, read the room, Steve. Your wife is traumatised.
Thank you. At least somebody gets it.
Sorry. Do you want a hug or something?
No. No, I don't want a hug. I want that roof fixing. I'll get my dad to talk to Ed.
No. No. Yeah, I'll sort it.
Well, why should you pay for it?
Trace, I mean, it's the least we could do. We practically live there rent-free.
I suppose. Make sure it doesn't cost an arm and a leg.
Fizz couldn't make it.
Yeah. I got a text. You volunteered, eh?
Something like that.
Maybe you can do a bit of gloating on the side. Well, everything's in the halls. Just take it and go, please. Well, if you've got something to say, just say it.
Fizz is in bits because of you.
Yeah, and I intend to make that right.
Dream on. In case you haven't noticed, you broke her heart.
What, you mean like you did? You binned her off for a younger model?
Right, do yourself a favour and belt up.
I may have abused Fizz's trust, but I never abused her heart the way you did.
I said belt up!
Whoa.
Summer? Summer, are you okay?
No, not really.
What's happened?
I think I messed up my exam.
I somehow doubt that.
I wrote a banal, one-dimensional answer.
You can't start second-guessing yourself.
It's a fact. Amy explored the question, but me, I went straight to the blatantly obvious. I mean, where was my head even at? Birdsong is complex and it works on multiple levels.
It's only one question.
That's irrelevant. They expect me to think outside the box, not give some basic and superficial argument.
But if you got everything else right, then...
If that one pathetic excuse for an answer could mean a B. But a B is not good enough for Oxford, Addy. A B is nowhere. A B is failure.
Go on, get out. I'm not finished with you yet. Oi, I'm talking to you.
Just get lost with you.
What are you even doing anyway?
I've planted daffodils. What's it look like? I've lost some.
Yeah, it's called self-respect, mate.
Actually, it's called an engagement ring.
Are you delusional? She's binned you off, you know that.
I was hoping she'd give me a second chance.
You betrayed her. You can't just distract her with something shiny. I mean, come on, you wasn't going to propose, was you? It's over. If you'd have seen the state of her this morning, believe me, there's no going back.
Look, I know I've blown it, all right? But honestly, everything I did with the best intentions. She deserves to live a life free from Stape's shadow.
Right, and you thought the best way to go about that was to drag it all back out into the open?
Look, don't just stand there lording it over me. Help me find the ring.
Why should I?
Because it's a family heirloom. Sentimental value.
Well, if it's worth that much to you, why did you just stick it in your pocket willy-nilly?
Because I was about to place it on a willow sapling as a symbol of mine and Fizz's growing love.
Don't be ridiculous. You've only known her 5 minutes.
Look, you're just bitter because you were never man enough to take her up the aisle.
Right, I've had it. Get out. Come on. Take you like a man.
Well, I'm not going to fight you, Tyrone. The ring belonged to my grandmother. And before she died last year, she put the ring in my hand. Told me to give it to the woman I loved. I was so happy. And now I've got no woman, no ring, no future.
My emotions are all over the place. You know, the other day I was sat in the park crying. I don't even know what I was crying for.
Oh, it's awful you're going through all this at your age.
Dr. Gaddar said that the HRT's not just to help me feel better. She said it'll protect my heart and my bones and stuff. My own hormones can't do that anymore, so...
Well, if one medication doesn't work for you, you can try another one. There's quite a few options nowadays.
So how was it for you?
I didn't know what had hit me. My symptoms came on with a vengeance. But they eased, thankfully. But HRT wasn't appropriate for me because of the breast cancer.
I feel so ashamed. Making all this fuss when you had to go through all of that.
You're not making a fuss. This is a lot to go through. But think things through properly and decide what you want to do. Because us women need to stick together.
It can't have just disappeared. Oh, if we don't find it now, then I'll have to have another go tomorrow and take a pneumatic jackhammer to it.
Oh, you're not a bad man, Phil. I sometimes wish you was. Make it a lot easier to hate you.
Well, there's no need to hate me now, is there? We're not love rivals anymore.
It's 1-1.
Except in our case, no one scored. Game over for both of us. She is Premier League and we're not fit to clean her boots.
Yeah? Yeah, that's it.
Oh, Tyrone, you superstar! I could snug your face
All right,
off.
steady on.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful ring. No finger to put it on.
Come on, you'll meet someone else soon enough. I mean, you've got a lot going for, haven't you? Hey, if I was a woman, I definitely would. Hypothetically, like.
Thanks. I think I'm going to go around and see Fizz.
I don't think she'll let you in the door.
I just need to apologise one last time so I can walk away forever and my head will die.
Look, I'll put a word in, but I won't hold my breath.
Just need to draw a line under it, you know, so we can all move on.
We should decorate Elsie's bedroom. Yeah, fairy lights, feather boas draped around her bed.
Well, Alfie will be in with us for a few months, but then he's going to be sharing with Elsie.
Then I suppose we'll need to look for somewhere bigger, won't we, with a garden?
Looking after 2 kids for life. It's a big commitment, isn't it?
Well, Elsie just flourished so much when she was staying with us. I mean, she was like a different child by the time she left. It's brilliant that she's going to be ours forever.
Yeah, but she was queen bee then. How's she going to be with a baby around?
Well, we'll muddle through like everyone else does.
I can't believe this. We're getting a second chance. Our own family.
All right, there, Squire. I was wondering if you've got a couple of minutes for a neighbour.
And would that neighbour be you?
It would, yeah. I've been thinking about our roof situation. I'd like to take you up on your kind offer.
I'm confused. You told me there was absolutely nothing wrong with that roof. In fact, I remember you treating me like I was a bit of a chancer.
Well, that's only messy, Ed, you know, it's a little joke.
So, what made you change your mind, Steve?
Well, I bowed down to Ed's superior knowledge. He says the problem with the roof. I respect your professional opinion.
Ah, nothing to do with that tile falling off and denting your missus's van, then?
I'll do it myself, then. Can I borrow your ladders?
My ladders ain't going nowhere. Same as me and Paul.
Hi, Steve. I've got a mate who could sort you out. He's a top bloke. Cheap as chips.
Really? Well, turns out you're not the only roofer in the village.
You want me to message him?
Yes, please, Jacob. Can you tell him it's urgent? I'm sure a proper professional won't keep his customer waiting.
Right, come on. You'll have to strip off.
Oh, yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Well, it's either that or get concrete all over the inside of your van.
Oh, well, you're going to have to do it too, so no looking. Don't want you feasting your eyes on this.
Right. There you go. Does that make you feel better? Look, I know you're a dinky little fella, but you're not really my type.
Dinky? Well, not everyone wants a man mountain like you.
Look, just get on with it. Right. Now, brace yourself. This packs quite a punch, does this?
Right, we'll put it on the gentle setting then.
Oh, yeah. Let me have a look what we got. We got kitten, bunny, snowflake.
Really?
Obviously not. Prepare to meet my mighty 8-function spray nozzle. Hey, people have paid good money to see this.
Hey! Yes!
Stop it!
Have that!
Only me. Can I come in?
Yeah, of course. Do you want a cuppa?
No, thanks. I can't stop. I've got a van to unload. Yeah, I just thought I'd bob in, see how you're doing.
Yeah, good, thanks, you.
Sound as a pound. You've been in an exam all morning. Yet here you are, already back at the coalface.
Well, it's just a bit of reading, nothing too horrendous.
Why don't you take the night off, eh? give yourself a break. I could get us a takeaway.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hi, mate, what's the verdict?
All done. Patched the felt and replaced the missing tiles.
What does the rest of the roof look like, all tickety-boo?
Yeah, pretty good. No leaks or damage or anything as far as I can see.
Great. What owe you?
Call it 50. Cash.
Worth every penny. Get the missus off me back.
Cheers. Thanks for putting the word in.
No worries, mate. Yeah, take it easy. See ya.
Well, what a marvellous young man. Where'd you know him from?
I met him in the Gulag.
In the what?
Youth offenders.
Ah. Well, it's good to teach him a trade. Very good he was, too.
Oh, no, well, he's not, like, trained as such. You know, I just did a bit of hard carrying and his own Queen Harbour buildery type stuff.
Well, he's a natural. Crossed that roof like a mountain goat.
Yeah, well, he used to be a burglar. That's why he's got head for heights, you know, shin up a drain pipe like a rat.
You moron. He's just fixed my roof. He must have some training somewhere.
Don't stress about it, Steve. Just whizzed a few tiles back into place. How hard can it be? Eh? See ya.
What's he doing here?
I can explain.
Oh, hello. Laurel and Hardy, is it? You've been in the dressing-up box, have you, boys? Here's another fine mess you've gotten me into.
Fizz, please, can we talk?
I've already told you you're not welcome. Just sling your hook.
You may as well listen to what he's got to say.
Oh, well, this is going to be good. Shall I take the minutes?
No, me and you, we're going to the Rovers right now. Come on, let's go.
Look, I just wanted to apologise, Fizz. Look, we've been through so much together. I just can't bear the idea of leaving it like this. So please, just hear me out.
She said it was too cramped and that she couldn't stand it anymore.
The cheek of her. Well, our place not good enough for Princess Nikki.
She didn't have a good word to say about you.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Filthy habits, untidy, poor personal hygiene.
The cheeky mare?
She said a pig would probably kick you out of his pen for lowering the tone.
You're such a pushover. He's making it up as he goes along.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I might be exaggerating just a little bit. Right, better go. See you later.
Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. Have to wait and see. Ding dong, the witch is dead. There is a god, or a goddess, more likely.
Yeah, you know, I wish you two would just get a room.
Mm-hmm. That is the plan, Polly. So don't you hurry home, that's all I'm saying. Seriously.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, so you said.
I could see that he was gutted, you know, so I thought, Tyrone, be the bigger man.
Well, you're not one to blow your own trumpet, are you?
Yeah, let him apologise to Fizz, you know, say goodbye, and then slope off into the night forever. Bless him.
Sit.
You were sneaky, and you lied to me, covered your tracks.
My big mistake was I wasn't upfront about it. I should have discussed it with you first, but I just let my ego get in the way. I didn't know what love really was till I met you. Every time I looked at you, my heart would skip a beat. Which it's not that good for someone of my age, you know, arrhythmia. It just didn't matter what we did, as long as we were together. You know, slobbing out on the sofa, watching rubbish TV, hot potting the Rovers. I could just truly relax with you. Be myself. Just spending time with you was enough. And I can't believe I've gone and ruined something so special. I'm going to regret it for the rest of my days. And it's killing me to have to say goodbye.
So don't
What?
You made a mistake. A stupid decision. At least you didn't chuck me away for someone else.
Are you saying you're willing to forgive me? I was going to take this back to the bank, but... Sorry, Fazer. What I'm trying to say is... Will you marry me?
Hey, grub's up. Did you get Billy's text?
Yeah, he's got some last-minute work thing.
Exactly. It's just you and me. So, step away from the books. Or do I have to burn them?
Yeah, I was just about to finish anyway. Struggling to get anything into my thick head.
If you're thick, God help me.
Well, I know you're not very academic, but at least you got street smarts.
Oh, and by that you mean I'm as rough as a badger's backside? Oh, I notice you're not denying it. Look, I hate to break the mood, but you know I've got to ask.
Look, I've already taken my insulin, if that's what you're on about.
Great. All right, then. Let's tuck in.
Here you go, madam.
Oh, hello. Tea and a Nichols cake. You're trying to butter me up?
Now it's your turn to do the invoices.
No way. Well, if I sort out that intermittent fault that's coming in later, will you do it?
Oh, it's not going to happen.
Hey, Toya, how's me laddo?
Oh, Alfie's peachy, thanks. Yeah, all good. You remember Elsie?
Yeah, of course I do.
Well, it's all a bit out of the blue, but her social worker's been in touch earlier and said we're still in with a shout of adopting her.
Kids are like buses, aren't they? They can't get one for love nor money, then two come along at once.
We just wanted to let you know that this won't change anything for Alfie. It'll be lovely for him having a sibling.
I'm dead happy for you.
Thank you.
Anyway, I should go.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Bye.
So they're taking on another kid. They don't mess about, do they?
Some people have the luck of the devil. They don't matter what they do, they just sail through life without caring the world.
Can't believe you're going clubbing after all that food.
Nah, it's fuel, innit? I'll be dancing my legs off all night now.
Honestly, you don't have to pack it away. Eat like a horse and never gain a pound.
Yeah, my mum reckons I'm one of them. Skinny on the outside, lardy on the inside.
So unfair. No one whiff of a donut and I balloon.
How are things in that department?
Yeah, fine. Like I said, it was just a blip.
You know, because you can always talk to us if you need to. You check your bloods?
Yeah, 8.
Perfect. Not too high. Hey, Super SWAT. You promised you were going to have the rest of the night off.
Yeah, well, I'll just do half an hour and then call it a day.
All right. Make sure you do.
It must have been hell.
I know. She was dead sympathetic, even though she's had it worse than I have.
Still, it is a lot to cope with. So I read those leaflets that you brought home, and it says that the menopause can affect some women really badly. Depression, anxiety, loss of confidence.
Hormones, eh? Can't live with them, can't live without them. So Beth's going through the
But you can say it out loud, it's not contagious.
No, she's not. We weren't talking about her.
You're keeping it quiet, I get it. I suppose she doesn't want all and sundry discussing her lady pipes, does she? I've seen all the signs, though. Yeah. She's always singing along to those angry, shouty Adele songs. And her nerves more frayed than a chiffon negligee.
Honestly, she's fine.
Yeah. I only ask out of concern. That and the fact that I don't want to get my head ripped off when she's having another one of her do's.
If you could just get us the same again, that'd be great.
Yeah. Think yourself lucky, kid. You've got all this ahead of you. In the meantime, just enjoy your life while you're young and fancy-free.
So, Bertie's with Beth, and Paul won't be back until tomorrow.
Oh, no. Gave him a £5 for a bottle of Blanc and told him to sleep at the bus shelter. Paul, not Bertie.
You're heartless, you. Trample over anyone to get what you want.
Well, when I see something I want, I've just got to have it.
And do you? See something you want?
I could totally fancy some of them cheesy puffs. Had my eye on them for a while. They're a sexy snack, by the way. I brought my overnight bag. I hope that's not too presumptuous.
I mean, I've just got rid of one woman. I'm not sure I'm ready for another hanging round.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wet tights on the radiator. Knickers on the floor.
If you're lucky.
Get your backside in that bedroom.
Oh, you'd never ask. Oi.
I've never had a kebab in all my life.
Come on, it's a 2-for-1 offer, innit? It's rude not to.
Well, it's not going anywhere near my mouth, I can tell you that.
Don't worry, Nan, I'll see it off for you.
No, you will not. That kebab has got Cerberus's name going right through it.
Mum's getting married. We're going to be bridesmaids.
Yeah, we've kissed and made up. It's all back on.
On again, off again, on again, my head's spinning. Oh, lovely, that's very nice. That ain't come out of the lucky dip bag, eh?
I'm over the moon, honestly. I know, I can't believe it myself.
We're off to the beach to celebrate.
Thanks for your help, Ty. You are a true mate.
Congratulations.
Right, I'm in.
Come on, Sam.
Featuring an all-star lineup of talent, watch the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebration now on ITV Hub. And you've a right royal appointment tomorrow night as Anton Deck hosts the Prince's Trust Awards from the Theatre Royal Drury Lane at 8:30. Next, it's new long-lost family, Born Without Trace.